Okay, we left off on page 101, a number 15. Huh? I'm good. Okay, thank you so much. No, I don't eat at night. לא, אסור.
But it's not designated.
It is. That's his spot. And
You cannot move the chair.
it's shaking. You went like this, it was zing, zing, zing. Okay. We are on number 16. The Rama rule that trapping geese and chicken is exempt but forbidden by rabbinic law. May you hear? The Rama said it is forbidden by rabbinic law to catch the chicken or the geese or the dog or the cat or any animal that you have.
Why?
According to Ashkenazim, it's a problem. The Mishnah Berurah wrote that according to this, one must be careful not to bring them from a wide and spacious area. From a spacious area where they are free from trapping into their coop and house, which is narrow, as it is considered complete trapping. However, if one intends to bring them into a coop only to prevent them from causing damage in the house, it may be lenient. Yeah? So a person on Shabbat, you guys asked me yesterday, Rabbi, what if my chicken's outside and there's a crazy raccoons flying over there, walking over there, and it's going to be the last day of their life? I don't want to, of the chickens.
They're gonna eat the chicken.
According to the Sfaradim, we said if you are the balabait and they come to you every single night, even though throughout the day they go right and left, left and right, it's considered to be still trapped because they are under your jurisdiction. I like that word. Jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction.
Chickens have that.
Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction.
They
Huh?
have the cycle to come back.
Yeah. When it comes to food, everybody has sechel, Habib. Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's it. It's instinct.
The first thing you know in life is to eat, and the last thing you'll remember how to do in life is to eat. You know that or no? I've been working in the nursing home as the rabbi of the nursing home, and yet unfortunately you see a very sad situation over there. How people that were multi-billionaires, CEOs, people that run companies, people, everything under their hands, sitting in diaper, barely can move, barely can eat. He doesn't remember what people, they get. It starts in certain stage and goes worse and worse until that's vidani. Many of them dimension. Yeah, lo aled. That's why once Rabotai, you're still alive, you're still in your koach. Zechor yotzrecha b'imei b'chorotecha. Remember your Creator when you are young. Amir John, Bio Jonah. So basically, this person, he is the owner of this chicken. Right now, the chickens come out from the coop on Shabbat. Can he bring them back on Shabbat or no? He doesn't want the thing to catch him, the raccoon to catch him. Okay or no?
What do you like? You can't move it. Ice was catching.
Huh?
Ice was catch chicken. Just like that.
How are you supposed to catch chicken?
You can't grab. Just sit.
You're allowed to. Don't pick it up.
Oh, pick it up.
You're allowed to drive it. Drive it in.
Oh, like that. Oh.
Take a spoon, broom, or if you have a thing, pulling on it, on the leash, on the hook, but don't pick it up. Dragging it, no problem. Chickens, they have a special problem that we're not allowed to beat up the behinds of it. It's called ledadot in Hebrew. Not allowed to do because they jumping, chickens. But any other animal, let's say dogs, cats, stuff like that, that you are afraid of them, that they should not die on Shabbat because some crazy animals are outside, you will be allowed to beat up their behinds. I say, kick the behinds in order to drive them basically to back to your home before the dangerous animal gonna harm them. If you have a leash, yeah. If you don't have a leash, a cat don't have a leash many times.
But I thought you said if it's a domestic animal, you're allowed to take it back.
Huh?
In general, like a dog, you're allowed to take it back home.
You're allowed to, yeah.
So what's the point of here saying you need it's a dangerous situation?
No, I mean, it's true. You're allowed regardless. I'm just saying over here, like a practical example. When would a person go and run after his chicken and run after his dog? Why would you waste your time on it? So the answer is because there is a need. For example, there is. Bechor? Ja, wie soll da? Gdzie wtoroj? Ja mam dwa do.
У меня один дал.
Да, okay. Ask him where is it. One for blue, one for regular white. Exchange, помните ли? Exchange. Okay.
Чак
Идем.
сделали, чак, где он?
Он и здесь. Шмам кунет.
I have a question. If I say Hamotzi next door, I didn't finish. Continue here. Do I say Hamotzi again?
According to Maran, you should have said Hamotzi again. However, Ben Ish Chai says, since there are Rishonim that hold, if you take your food and walk with it somewhere else, it's considered as a Holchet Derachim, people that walk with their food. It's like you running on a donkey. You start the meal on a donkey in one place, you ended up eating it in a different place. It's walking, it's in motion. Every new place is going to end up by. Do you have to say another Hamotzi now? No. Why? Because the food is with you. So, but if you know next time that this situation happens, let's say some people do Netilat Yadayim in the shul, and then they take their food on the way. They're driving for half an hour, 1 hour. They want to eat their sandwich on the way. So in such a case, says Oletion will be recommended that you wash your hands in the shul. Don't say Hamotzi in the shul. Say Hamotzi in your car. What if by the time I'm going to get picked up, I don't know when my wife is going to come pick me up or my friend is going to pick me up. I don't want to waste time. Meanwhile, I want to start the meal. Can I start the meal in the shul, knowing I'm going to leave soon? Or in the house, knowing I'm going to leave soon? Allowed or no?
Say allowed, huh?
Зов Махшаба.
Почему должен я страдать?
Я здесь на рабаре похож, что ли?
Bechor, at Amir. So in such a case, what do we do?
I got interrupted, distracted by the whole.
Bosha Bechor. Bechor has a special leniency, Habibi. For him, everything is allowed. He's Mashiach. He doesn't reveal himself yet. You want to give good context to the future Mashiach, right? The king to be.
One day you're gonna be proud to see the next
Proud of him. One day you're going to be proud of him. So now,
Bottom line, you don't say.
huh?
So bottom line, you don't say.
So no. So next time, he says, if I want to start the meal now, I know my wife is going to come soon. I don't know when it's that soon. Meanwhile, I want to start eating. Can I start eating now or no?
Yeah.
So it says, Oletzio, do Netilat Yadayim, do Hamotzi, stand, with bracha everything, Hamotzi, with bracha everything, do Hamotzi, standing.
Why?
This way you show, I didn't establish my place to eat over here. I'm starting the meal over here, but I'm in motion to continue it over there. Got it? That will be 100% Olchet Rachim. Walk with people that are travelers.
שהכל מופתית.
No, I was waiting for you. Kavod, Mashiach is coming. Birshu, now Binyamin wants kavod, okay? Now,
יש לי משהו לכבוד במה לפני.
now Amir, some hold that just the food goes with you to the second place, even though the first time you were sitting in the place, like in your case right now. It's also get the status of Olchet Derachim, people that they walk on the way, because their food walking with them. Even though it's not the best of the best to do, but because we have a rule made, Safek, Brachot, that way. Bottom line, we will eat the continuation of the food without saying Hamotzi again.
having in mind doesn't count? Does it make any difference?
It makes, but not 100% makes. What makes it 100%? The fact that you stand up. Or you put your jacket, showing that you're right now living.
Rabbi, what if you ate majority
If
here
it's
and
not
the
in
rest
the
over
machine, you
there?
flip, push it.
Bechor John is talking, I can't hear you both. You want to give him kavod? He's Bechor, you know? Bechor, ask what's your question.
Я сел в машину, стою, покушать.
Now you have to ask in English. You're always sitting next to the Israeli and the Persian, and you're talking Russian.
I said, if I sit in the car, stand up, waiting for a call.
In the car, you cannot stand up, Bechor.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I eat majority here and then the rest on the way, I won't see. I've been cutting over there.
It doesn't matter if it's here, there, it doesn't matter. A majority, it doesn't matter. If you were eating it standing, even if you had majority of your sandwich here, you can still continue lechatchila eating it over there, because you intended from the beginning to continue there, and you showed it. Not only kavanah, also maaseh. You showed it that I am going to go over there.
When you're on the way, do you need to do my mukhanim or you can skip it?
On the way, you need to do my machonim, of course.
So,
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Zohar Kadosh says if a person doesn't do my machonim, Satan prosecuting against him. Yeah, don't risk my machonim. It's very serious. Huh?
So carry water bottles.
Yeah. Yeah. My machonim you can do with a water bottle 100%.
I heard you can't do it on the Tlachet with the water bottle, right?
That's debatable, but my machonim is 100% to be done with a water bottle.
Do you have to spill the rest out after?
Don't have to. If you want to be mahmir, you should, but don't have to. Okay, yeah.
Do we say my
Aboy sa halachot Shabbat, shu halachot Shabbat.
do we say my before we pour the water?
Yeah. Always remember, after the water, you have to right away start the Birkat Hamazon. It's a mistake that people do, my machonim chova, or some people wash their hands and then they say my machonim chova. It's a mistake. Gemara says techef netila beracha. As soon as you did the netila, you have to say the beracha. So that's you have to find the siddur. You have to know the page. You have to have the jacket. You have to have the hat if you're putting it for birkat. You have to have the glasses because you don't do my machonim. Then you sit on the chair. Oh, bring me glasses. Nemesho. First, prepare everything.
And go wash your hands.
Then say my machonim chova. Wash your hands. Dry it. Right away, Birkat Hamazon Achil. Lamnatzeach, Avarecha, and Birkat Hamazon. It's a common mistake. People interrupt in between. They go grab the siddur, they grab their glasses, they grab their jacket, they say, bring in.
If you wash
Lechtecha baderech, a lot of it. It's a mistake.
you wash your hands, you didn't say my
Don't say.
but you wash your hands.
Yeah. Arizal HaKadosh says, why it says, my machonim chova? He says that this water is going to a power that always judging people in a bad way. There's kaf zechut and there's kaf chova.
Shakol.
That's what saves you, Bechor, from the Satan. Satan says, Hashem, why are you giving him food? He doesn't deserve to have food. He doesn't deserve to chew the food. He doesn't deserve to digest the food. A lot of bad things. There's all says over there, a lot of bad things to him. Satan. Why? You're eating and you don't deserve it. Says Satan, you also don't deserve my share. Nah, take your share. Sure. Stay quiet. So that's why it's a very important. My maharonim chova. It goes to the Satan. That is called chova. And why is it called chova? Because he always judges negatively. Kadosh Baruch Hu always judges positively. That's what it's called zechut umishor לפני כיסאו. ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. Yes, what other question you had, Bechor?
That's you just told.
In English.
I sit in the table, everything clean, everything. I go wash my hands, say my makarani kawa.
No, you first say my mahaonim chova,
And go,
then you wash your hands.
go to wash and come back to sitting and
ברכת המזון. уже все готово. Your shляпа, your jacket, your glasses, your siddur. Clear? Very good. Sometimes I see, and also People do Birkat Hamazon on a cup of wine. After the Mayim Achronim, he's looking, where's the wine? Where's the cup? Oh, bring that cup. This cup, no. A whole stretch. Says the Arizal HaKadosh, one day Rabbi Chaim Vital came to him and said, Rabbi John, my shoulder hurts me a lot. What should I do? I went to all the doctors, nobody has an answer. He says, you are talking between Mayim Achronim and Birkat Hamazon. You don't do it right away, back to back. He said, what do you have to do with my shoulder? It says the Gemara, Techef lenetila beracha. As soon as you did netila, you have to do beracha, Birkat Hamazon. It says take the letters Techef, Taf, Chaf, Pei, Techef. Flip around, you get Katef. What is Katef in Hebrew? Shoulder. You messed up the Techef, Taf, Chaf, Pei letters, got damage in your body. What is Taf, Chaf, Pei? Katef. Shoulders. It's not because you picked up a heavy thing the wrong way. It's not because you slept in the wrong position in your bed. It's all has to do with your ruhaniyut, with the spirituality. That the spirituality leads to physicality. You understand, Rabotai? That's a Bechor John. Prepare everything. Then you do say Mayim Acharonim, you wash and you sit down and you do Birkat Hamazon. Back to us. If so, now we're back to Halachot Shabbat. Says Rav Ovadia, the Rama ruled that it's a still asum derabanan. Comes the Mishnah Berurah, listen, he says, what are we going to do? Rama says, you know what, when it says patur in the Gemara, Neri, it means patur, aval asur. Yesterday we learned the Sephardic opinion that said patur, aval mutar. That's Bechor's favorite word, mutar. I hear the Ashkenazim come and say, no. This is patur from Torah, but it's still asur midrabanan. So what are we going to do? We're going to follow Maran or Rama? The Mishnah Berurah, Chafetz Chaim is asking, what are we going to do? Says the Mishnah Berurah, if one intends to bring them into a coop only to prevent them from causing damage in the house, it may be lenient. And in Bi'ur Halacha, it is written that this is because it is considered melacha she'ena tzricha legufa, which most authorities rule, like Rabbi Shimon, that one is exempt for melacha she'ena tzricha legufa. And also there is no prohibition to trap domestic animals and birds except by rabbinic law. And since it involves two rabbinic laws, therefore, since it could be said, therefore since it involves, okay, it makes sense in English. Therefore, since it involves two rabbinic laws, prohibitions, one may be lenient in case of a loss. You hear what he says here, Bechor? There's two types of trapping. One time you trap in order to, you want that animal to yourself. Another trapping, you don't care about the animal to yourself. You don't want the animal to get damaged by another animal from outside. So you ask yourself, say, listen, Bechor, why did you push the birds, the other animals, the cat, the dog, why did you push them inside the house? Why do you care for them to be free on Shabbat daytime? At nighttime they're going to come back. What's going to be your answer? I don't care. Every Shabbat let them be free. This Shabbat, Rabbi, there is bad animals on the street. They're going to damage my animals. So I'm bringing them by pushing them inside my house and closing the cage, not because I want to trap them. I want to protect them. So that's called melacha. You did the melacha of trapping. I don't need those animals for my benefit. I'm doing that for their benefit. Remember we spoke about similar case.
It's your benefit that they're alive, no?
Yeah. I'll give you another similar case. Remember a person, lo alenu lo alechem, his father passed away. And he has a baby in the baby carriage, and his wife went to give birth. There is nobody else to take care of the children. And he has to say Kaddish, his father passed away. His best mazal, no eruv the Shabbat. The rabbis, everybody announced all over the WhatsApp groups, Rabotai, no Eruv. Now his wife is not home, she went to give birth. His father, Ba'olam Haba, and there is Shabbat, there is no Eruv. How is he going to right now make me Kaddish?
Grab the kids, go to Bet Knesset, take the kids and go back home. Because this time...
Well, you're carrying the child.
No, you kidding. You don't... The child...
There is no Eruv.
No, the child don't benefit in the Bet Knesset. You benefit in the Knesset, and you take the child with you. Nothing benefit from this.
Very good. So you're saying you almost said it. You said 99% of it. You said Kol hakavod bechol. I told you one day I'll be proud of you.
Because you don't want the child to be in the house.
Huh?
You don't want him to be in the house.
You know, when I was teaching, beginning of teaching in Queens Bechor, maybe 15, 16 years ago, maybe even earlier, and people came in the class Shabbat afternoon. A lot of people your age. People, the youngsters over there said, Rabbi, how do you teach them these complicated things? Teach them Paro, Moshe, Paro, Gilgul, Bilbul. Why are you teaching them these things? So you're thinking these old people don't have brain. You only have to tell them these stories. Teach them this, teach them that. This is too complicated for them. I said, you should know these people, they have the brains to run businesses. They have the brains to how to run a lot of things. You underestimating them. So every time I say to them, I can only share with them Paro, Moshe, Paro. I cannot tell them any halachot, any pilpulim, nothing. I said it all depends. How do you present it to them? If you present it properly, the most devil in the world will understand. Symbolic that they are not devil. They're very smart people. They all have houses, businesses, families. They know everything. They just need to be proper approach to this. How are you bringing it? So I'm very proud of you, Baruch Hashem, Bechor, that you are growing. Not only Paro Moshe level, you're growing Baruch Hashem higher level. So says Rav Ovadia, like you said, you're not allowed to carry on Shabbat. Ah, Jesse? Asur on Shabbat to carry. What if right now on Shabbat, a person coming from Hollis Hills, he has to come to Jamaica State, he has to say Kaddish over here with the rest of his family, there's Yushvo, and his good mazal, Eruv is down. What should he do? There's nobody else to watch the kids in the house. Can he pick up the baby and bring him to the shul or no?
Learn Torah.
So we learned last time, carrying on Shabbat it's asur. There is no eruv. So we learned when is it asur 100%. Only whenever you want the item that you carried over here. But what if I don't want the item over here? I just cannot keep him over there. I'm bringing him here not because I want him here. It's just because I cannot keep him there. So even though I carried, huh? Yeah. This Rabbi Shlomo Kluger brings it. Rav Ovadia brings Paskin like him. He said, even though I'm carrying, but I'm carrying not because I wanted to be here. I wish there'll be a babysitter to watch the child over there. I wish I will make it that somebody watch the child over there. So I carried, it's called melacha, אבל לא צריכה לגופה, I don't need it over here. If a person carrying a talit from his house to the synagogue, he wants the talit to be with him in the shul, he wants to wear it. He's not just taking it out of there to protect it for something in the house. Or because you cannot leave it in the house, stuff like that. So that's called melacha, לא צריכה לגופה. So that's asur, the Rabbanan. But now carrying outdoors, nowadays there is no public domain by Torah, because we don't have 600,000 people walking on the streets daily. Therefore, the level of it goes to Carmelit, which is also the Rabbanan. So carrying it in such a way is the Rabbanan because I don't want him here, I just cannot keep him there. Second, the Rabbanan is because it's not carrying in the public domain of Torah, it's carrying in a Carmelit level, which is second the Rabbanan. And what am I doing it for? For a mitzvah to say Kaddish for the father. Eilu Nishma the father, I don't want to miss the Kaddish. I told you, when you are a son Bechor, during 1 year, or during the Yeshua time, whenever you need to say Kaddish, this is a mitzvah from the Torah, Kabed et avicha v'et imecha. People don't know that. People think it's tradition to say Kaddish. Big mistake. Avad Yosef says it's part of Kibud Avim, part of respect to your father and your mother,
But how many
from
times?
Torah. Why? Anything that is accepted in the crowd to be done, and you're not going to do it, you disrespect. People say, no, he doesn't say Kaddish for his father. What are people going to say? He disrespects the father. So Chas v'Shalom, the kavod of the father goes down. Says Avad, it comes out from here that Kaddish, it's mitzvah of respecting the father. That's it, can never miss it.
But how many times?
As
So-
many as needed,
No, no.
especially the mandatory ones.
No, I'm saying for the father to go to shul with his son on Shabbat.
Many times. Friday night, Shabbat morning, Shabbat
Without
afternoon.
You're saying.
Without Ehu, because he's carrying the child only because he doesn't need him, he cannot leave him in the house. Not because he needs him in the shul.
No, I know, but I'm saying how many times is mitzvah of Kaddish is just once a day?
Every
Good.
prayer.
Every prayer,
day,
yeah.
Minimum prayer.
Yeah.
What is it, the Oraita?
It's Vadoraita, he says. Rav Ovadia. Because it's part of what's accepted to be done Lilu Nishmat.
You cannot just like learn at home and that's it.
No. Besides that, you have to also do that.
It's more higher than
True. You're correct.
than Kaddish.
If a person buried, his father died. Can he say, Rabbi, I don't want to go to the burial of my father. I'll leave him like this. I'm going to learn Torah. It's a bigger mitzvah than bury.
No, but this is different.
What's bigger mitzvah, to bury or to learn Torah?
To bury.
No. Learn Torah is bigger than that. But does it mean because something is bigger,
Which is
you will
why?
not fulfill this one? No, it's a mitzvah alecha. You have to do that. Tefillin. What's bigger mitzvah, to learn Torah or to wear tefillin?
Torah.
To learn Torah. So don't wear tefillin in the morning now. Well, why should I waste time right now in the morning wear tefillin? Say Shema Yisrael, learn Tamidah, all the... Talmud Torah is bigger. What's the answer? Mitzvah alecha. When it's mitzvah on you, you cannot say the other mitzvah is bigger. Got it? You have to fulfill the tefillin. You have to wear say the Kriyat Shema. You have to bury your father. You have to say the Kaddish on your father, etc.
Rabbi,
Levanta?
there's still
When do we say that the bigger mitzvah is Talmud Torah? When a person, for example, goes to Ziorat. That I told you last time, it's a terrible thing to do for your body, for your neshamot. Ziorat, once a year that they go up to the cemetery to visit the father, the mother, whatever.
No, that's not
That's not a good thing to do. It's not prohibited, but it's not a good thing to do.
Why it's not good?
Because we learned that all the troubles of the world, says the Gaon Mevilna, come to a people whenever they go to cemetery.
He's a tzaddik.
Huh?
Let's say his father was a tzaddik.
His father not buried next to tzaddikim. He's buried next to places Hashem Yerachem. That there's a lot of demons over there, says the Gaon Mevilna. That's it's not recommended to go to cemeteries. I told it to you.
Then to go to Korea Tzadikim also.
It's not so simple. Depends where the tzaddikim are buried. Told you over here, the Rebbe Milubavitch is buried in a way that even Kohanim can go inside. So he is in a good situation.
А что, нельзя такую коробку сделать и пойти?
Maybe it's a good idea if you'll put our karovka. But other than that, it's not a joke. It's a very serious thing. Oil Zaruk, it's called. Movable tent. Right. Back in the day, in the Rebbe Milubavitch cemetery, they used to have a boxes. I was there when I was first time in America, 12 years old, before my bar mitzvah. I remember going over there. I remember people used to go with boxes. I asked my parents, "What is this?" So it says for Kohanim. No, now they build fences. So you don't need the fence to walk with you. It's already built fence. So that in such a case, when people ask, Rabbi, should I go right now to Samarkand, to Dushanbe, to all these places? My father buried over there. I wasn't by him for a long time. I want to go visit. I want to wash the grave. Not written anywhere to wash the grave.
Respect, no?
See? This is the made-up stories. So in this case, what we're going to say? Study Torah. Instead of going one day over there, coming back, the whole day is going to be gone for that. Study Torah one day will be much more Lilu Nishmat your father than going over there and wash the grave.
I think they learned it from Russians.
Yeah.
So I remember when I was young, they used to have like this visiting and these flowers.
Yeah. All this from Goyim. All these things from
Why?
Goyim.
Flour comes from us.
No,
Rabbi.
no.
Yeah, they took it. Then that's why we don't do it no more. From us. No.
We're allowed to do it, but it's not our root. It's not root by us. The root of that minhag is not by us.
You have to put the reeds and
Here, another thing. Then Oshpalo make, then everything make over there.
Stone, I heard.
Stone.
The birds coming to eat.
Yeah, birds coming on top of the father grave to eat. That's Lilu Nishmat. You see, all these stories can come, Rabotai, no end to the stories.
I heard rices because there was to be poor poor people, they used to collect the rice, so they used to give like tzedakah for them.
Yeah.
Just to put like that.
Okay, that's it.
That's
Put
right.
pasta also. Why only rice?
What?
Put pasta also.
Because it's very durable, I guess. Maybe.
Oh. Bechor, you would eat rice that was on the grave from the cemetery.
No, Drapchich.
Shas Pshitsky, I understand. Oh, what can you do? It says, Met asur be'ana'ah. You're not allowed to have the enjoyment from the met. You're not allowed to have enjoyment from the matzeva. Not allowed to sit on the matzeva for putting things over there. Tov, yalla. Back to us. If so, says Rav Ovadia, right now, whenever I catch those birds that are mine, the cat, the dog, whatever it is that they are mine, I'm bringing them, I took their freedom away. Even the Ashkenazim that say you're not allowed to do that, that's whenever my intention is to catch them for my benefit. But whenever I'm catching them for their benefit, why am I trapping them? Because I want to take their freedom away? No, because I want to protect them. So I am doing the melacha. I don't need this melacha.
Your bird or someone else's bird?
My birds.
Ah.
I'm putting them inside the cage, not by picking them up, with a broom or something like that. I am driving them back to the cage, not because I need it. It's not because I want to take their freedom away. It's because I want to protect them. So I am doing the melacha of trapping. אבל לא צריכה לגופה, I don't need the melacha of it. So hold on. If so, that's one derabanan. And what type of animal I'm trapping? The one that they are under my the restriction? The one that they are by my
Jurisdiction.
jurisdiction.
You were asking the wrong person.
Oh, yeah?
How much drop out?
Drop out. Jurisdiction. Which is second derabanan. And what am I doing it for? To avoid the loss, that I should not die. Two derabanan, for sake of avoiding a loss. Shvut b'makom hefsed. Muta. Got it?
How about this is what you're saying outside or inside the house?
On the streets.
How about this inside your house?
Inside the house, it's always considered. Today you say the right answer. Bechor. Prinsipning. Huh?
It's inside the house. With the birds flying around.
In the house.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You wanna take it
You don't
out?
want to break the house and the stuff in the house.
What do you don't bring? No, the birds.
They are jumping around, you're saying.
But a small bird, let's say.
If it's going to harm something in the house, it's going to break something in the house. So you are trapping it not with your hands again. Let's say it's going to fly into a certain room and you're going to close the door.
Open it.
Allowed to do it or no?
So allow.
Why?
Not to damage the house.
Because I don't do it because I want to take away the freedom of the bird. It's because I don't want to damage the house. So that's melacha shenat tzricha legufa, and which is the Rabbanan. Catching a bird that it is under my jurisdiction is second the Rabbanan, right? And I'm doing it to avoid a loss, financial loss. Shvut b'makom hefsed muta.
But I'm saying it's not gonna. You have a small bird, not gonna damage the house.
So then why would you do it?
You don't want it flying around. It's annoying.
So it's annoying you.
So that's just
So there is another. It's b'makom tzorich. There is considered to be a big need for you. It's bothering you.
Or they're gonna put the house. Same thing, huh? They put.
Put in the house, yeah, also. Okay, very good. We're left on page 7 at number 17.